Well, is it afternoon? Whatever it is. Hello. Today is the last day of June. Yes, yes, yes. Hard to believe, huh? That it is. That it is. Hi, Christina. So we're still on for after. I was so tired last night. I didn't even finish writing in my journal. Hi, Mandy. Well, there's only two of you on here, so so um, but I was just like I was done. Stick a fork in me. I was done. But I was up at 3:30 this morning. So yeah, but surprisingly, I'm not doing too badly because yesterday I laid down after I made my video yesterday. I laid down on the sofa and I fell asleep right away. And I slept for an hour. And when I finally turned off the light and laid my head down, I was gone. Absolutely. So, hello everyone. Nice that you can join me. It is the 30th of June as we say goodbye to June. Absolutely. Like, that means here, especially for us, that means we only got basically 2 months left. 4 weeks. I actually 4 week or 8 weeks of summer left, basically. Because on the 1st of September, we go into meteorological autumn. So it's just, yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Exie. So, yeah. We were only three at church today. Um, Doreen was in a lot of pain with her back, I think it was. And Sandra fell the other day. And so she wasn't feeling good. So, yeah, it was only Juliet, myself, and Beatrice. But we still had our service. Yes, we did. So, but I actually did a load of laundry because I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I think I have, you know what? I haven't even looked at the weather. So, just a minute here. Let me see what they're saying for the weather. Today is supposed to be 21 or so. It's a very nice day out. Right now it's 19 and it is going to 21. Rain starts, oh gosh, another approximately 20 millimeters of rain. I am so stinking tired. Yeah, yeah, it is. And don't forget, all of us are older. So it's not easy. Yeah. I know when I was jumping on the bed that day, um, because I was trying to put the fan on in the bedroom. And I fell off the bed. Hi, Nancy. Send it up this way, would you please? Especially for next weekend. Because next weekend is our creamery days. Yes, yes, yes. And so Juliet and I are going to be working the north gate um, going into the rodeo. Now, by the time it gets to be 1 o'clock, it's almost over. So there shouldn't be too much in the way of traffic. Oh my goodness. Alexa, what is 102 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
102 degrees Fahrenheit is about 38.89 degrees Celsius.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I know for you guys it's hot, but we have not had heat this summer at all. Not at all. We've had a few days where it's been warm. We had one day of 30, one day when it was almost 30, it was like 29 or so. But like yesterday, I was freezing. Today's a little bit better. I'm just glad that I could do my laundry today and I got it hung out. So, so what do you guys think about having my live next week on Saturday? Is that okay? And we'll do it 1 o'clock-ish. I'm hoping, praying so. The parade starts at 11, so I have to be there for about 10:30. And it takes about an hour, maybe a little bit. And then yes, that's fine. I know that. If you can't join the live, then that's fine. You can catch us on the rebound or the rewind. Um, but and then I want to look at a few things there at the where they've got the silent auction prizes because I want to enter um, for some of the silent auction prizes, and then I'll be home. So oh well, that's okay. I will do it on Saturday. I'll start approximately 1 o'clock. If I can get on earlier, I will, but no guarantees. If you can join me, great. If you can't, you watch it Sunday. And I'm okay with that. Even if I sit here and I can't even play music because that is, I wish I could find a whole whack of music that is not copyrighted. And but you know what? I don't like listening to music when people stitch, to be honest. So I'm not going to do that. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do it because I don't like to listen to it. I'd rather have it. I usually mute it or something. So So I'm going to show you what I have finished. And I will show it periodically if there's more people that come on. So I'm going to show this to you. This took me about 2.5 weeks. It should have only taken me 2 weeks, but for one day I went to the city, so I couldn't stitch that day. One day I was sick after, or exhausted after we got home, so that must have been Thursday. I didn't pick up my stitching at all. So, yes. So I've got this to show you. I'm so proud of it. I am so proud of it. Now there are boo-boos galore in it. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Absolutely. This is Hive Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. So I finished this, and because you know I like bling, so I put some bumblebees in here. I'm just trying to see where some of the others are. Oh yeah. There's one. Wait a minute. Put one there. I put one there. And I put one here. So, yeah. So that's what I did. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Exy. I finished this. I finished this. I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled. I can tell you, I bought the pattern and I was really humming and hawing and hoping that it would come on sale, and that I got a PDF because I can't work from a paper chart. And so I bought it. But thank you, Christina. Yes, 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 yes. So I bought the chart. I bought it, the PDF. Even though they gave me 10% off, I still paid $29 for it. I tell you, I would never do that again. It's just so expensive. And a lot of their other, thank you, Mandy. And a lot of their other charts that are just like that, they're not as expensive. They're about $20. But yeah, yeah. Very expensive. Very, very, very. That's Canadian, of course. Alrighty. It's about, I don't know, $20 US. Now $20 I can see. But it was $28.95. Yeah, I know. I just, after I bought it, I thought, what did I do? But I liked it so much. I do have Autumn Rules. I think it's called Autumn Rules, Fall Rules, Autumn Rules. I do have that one. And that one wasn't as expensive as this one was. But I just loved it. I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love with it. And I wish they would do all the seasons. You know, spring, summer, well, they have autumn, they have high rules and winter rules. They do have I don't know what it's called, the 4th of July rules or something, which is not applicable to me. I would love it if they would do something for Canada Day. I was thinking of maybe taking that one and changing it over to Canada Day rules or something. But I don't know. I don't even have the pattern, so but yes, I am done that. I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled. So today it will be the last day that I will be working on my nutcrackers. Okay. This is the last day for it. And tomorrow I am going to be starting um, Angel of Christmas. Hopefully. Hopefully. I hope it goes good. That I haven't bitten off more than I can chew. I do wish that I would not have made this. Well, what do you think? Do you think that Angel of Christmas will look okay on this? Because, see, I wanted a blue sky. I am wondering now if my design here is going to fit on here. Because it'll be 2/2. You got to stretch it. Oh, thanks, Christina. Do you think that Angel of Christmas will look good on this? Hello, the crafting gamer. Da, 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 da. Okay. They have it on a piece of gray. Okay, just a minute here. Let me get it. Well, it's red and green and gold. Okay. So just a minute here. Uh, is that the? Nope, I don't think so. Just wait. Because if you put lavender and lace in there, if you don't do it the right way, a whole bunch of others. I used, it's called aquamarine. And I didn't put much in the water. And I did it so that I would have white spots all on it. Just a minute. Let me look here. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. Up. Come on. That's what it looks like. So it, uh, you know, you try to do things. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Gosh. Anyways, that is a gray. And this is the color that I've got. It's more of a robin's egg blue. So what do you think? Well, I did that the other day. Just a minute here. I'm gotta find here where I put them. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, here, just a minute. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So that's the colors on there. So you can see here there brown hair and then this and skin tones. There are greens in here which I don't have. I have to look for them. Okay. So there's going to be greens like I think like there's a green. I don't know if that's the right color, but there will be greens on there. Like this is another green on there. So and I will be using, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Right here. Just a second. Okay. I will be using this is the H12 I'm using. It's white. I haven't decided if I'm going to put this A12 green in there or if I'm going to use this green in there. This is diamond. So, what you all think? I got to make sure that I measure this because this started out pretty big. Now, the number of it's that it's compacted more because I dyed it. Hello, Luella. Oh, that's going a long ways back. The craft, what is it? The oh gosh, the crafty gamer. Your name is? I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. For yes, Exy. Like the stitch count has not changed. It is just because it's become more, like there's no real space in between there, so it's shrunk. Karina, thank you. You know, I got a good memory as long as it's only about a second long. Ah, yes, in Denmark. Yes, you are. You're in Denmark. So, thank you. So, do you think that is okay? I mean, it does stand out. There might be this gray here, or this gray here that might be a little bit, but I think it gets lost in that gray that they used. So that's my plans. Thank you, Karina. Here, for those of you that didn't see, I finished yesterday. I finished this one. This is the one that I've been secretly working on. This is the one I've been secretly working on for the last 2 weeks. So, you know what that means? My counting July is finished. My counting July is finished. Thank you, Karina. It's stitches, look. The stitches on what? On the Angel of Christmas or on Hive Rules? Yes, yeah, I did this on a 14 count oatmeal. See, because I run this, because I run this channel, I can do what I want. Yeah, I know, but yeah, yeah, but however, in my defense, I've got this one to work on. So I will still be doing counting July. Plus, I also, oops, just a minute. Plus, I also, just a minute here. I got to see where it is here. Come on. I worked a little bit on my mini Mondays, and that's where I got. See, this here was football, and I changed it over to harvest because I don't like football. So that's why I changed that to harvest. So like you can do anything, right? Boy, look at the threads there. I wish I had a serger. I wish I had a sewing machine. Never mind a serger. I wish I had a sewing machine. So I am going to have to measure this out. This has become more of a, okay, this started out as a 28 count. And it has become more like a 32 count. Okay? So, but it's still the same. Okay? So, after a while it'll loosen up. So I got it as a tube. Oh, I was going to show you here. I did get in the mail here. It came in the mail the other day. Julia picked it up for me. I got this from I got this from Amazon. And this is 100 by 100 centimeters. And it's Zweigart. Okay, so it's made in Germany. 100% Baumwolle, so cotton. So yeah, and this is a 16 count. And I was looking at this for Long Dog Sampler Saga. So, yeah. So that's what this is. So it's quite big. So it'll do for Saga. If I choose to do it on that. I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. It's oh gosh, hold it up later. I can't do anything on the fly like that. Those days are gone. That ship has sailed. So, yeah. But this here was a piece that I got. It was DMC. It wasn't loops and threads. I got it Michael's. And yeah, it's like this has become like a 16 count. And it started out as a 28. So, and all that means is like there's less space between the threads, you know. I wonder what that is. Is it the wind? I don't know. So, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start slowly gridding this. But I'm just going to start in the center. And I'm just going to, as I do 10 stitches, I'll get the line and then just keep going up. So, but I will do like a big X in the middle or cross in the middle and start do it as a center start. So, but yeah, will I get it done in July? No. No, I may get frustrated with it and just pack it in. So, but I had wanted this fabric. I didn't even put a half a capful in there of this. Just a minute here. I'm gonna hang on. I'll show you the oops, that's this one. Alrighty. So this is the dye that I used. Okay. So this is aquamarine. And I knew I didn't want it very dark. So I only put not even half a capful in. This is the fabric that I started out with. 28 count Monaco. Okay. I am just going to see here how this, how much it shrunk. Now maybe it's just me that I'm looking at it, but okay. And see, this is a 20 by 24 inch or a 51 by 61 centimeters. Okay. Okay. So let us see here. Yeah, it shrunk quite a bit. Okay. You see there? I know I don't have it quite even. And this one, it's got to come over here a little bit. That's how much it shrunk. Right here. Okay. Yeah. So let me see here. So I got it there. I don't know if I had the... And that's on the bottom. Yeah, I would say so. However, the stitch count remains the same. Like if I do 10 in a row, okay, in stitches, it's 10 in a row, whether it is 14 count, 16 count, 18 count, 28 count, 32 count, whatever. Will it shrink again if you have to wash it? That I don't know. But the thing is, once I get my stitches in, then it doesn't really matter. Yes. Now, I looked it up. I cannot. I'm just gonna put this there. I gotta see here. I'm. I gotta find it because I've got it here on my iPad, so I can't look it up. Let me see here. Okay, I can. No, I can go here and here. Let me see if I can find it where I can find a key. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. See, they have it that you can do it like you can do it in blue. There is the red. I've seen it in green where they just did, instead of the red here, they put green and then they put red down here. I'm just looking to see here. I'm just, I don't know. Probably not. Just a minute here. Okay. Wonder if I can. If anybody's got this. Does anybody have it there? Oh, okay. Oh no, that's the that is the okay. That would be the size of the chart. Okay, so it says it was stitched on 32 count. It says product dimensions. No, that's got to be the actual pattern. I'm just trying to see here. Let's, uh, I don't know. I I I I wonder if 123 Stitch has it. I bought it so long ago that I can't even 123 Stitch. Okay. Sometimes they have that. Okay, let's see here. They might have it. Okay. Um, it's saying that the stitch count is 210 wide by 261 high. So I'm hoping here that 123 has it. It says here on a 32 count, it is 18 by 27. And that's inches. And this is 20 by 24. Lengthwise, I'm going to be okay. It's the widthwise that I'm not sure. Because that does not leave me much. That does not leave me much. Even if I take it that that is a 32 count. Oh, phooey. Phooey, phooey, phooey. Kung phooey. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I may have to take my 16 count. I'm in a conundrum. Yeah. The thing is, I've got this easy guide, but as soon as I get it wet, the grid lines are gone. Oh, heavens. Okay. Well, maybe I can find another Yeah. Yeah, I think it's too tight. I don't want to take a chance on that. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to think on that. I think that one is it's no, cuz that only leaves me a centimeter on either side. That's it. No. I don't think I'm going to risk it. No. I'll have to see what I've got, and then I may just do another I'll dye another piece of fabric. And this time I will put even less of the dye in. And because I just want it like it's a blue sky with clouds in there, you know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing yeah, no. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I am not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm disappointed, but I'm not gonna risk it. But that's okay. Yeah, well, it was going good. It was going good. And then yeah, my fabric there is not for Angel of Christmas is not not big enough. Sharita, this here is what I finished yesterday. So, oh yeah, you have to. You have to make your fabric wet before you dye it. So, what you do is you wet your fabric, and then you boil water. Thank you, Sharita. You you boil water, and I have a and you can use any kind of sorry. I use like Cool Whip containers and that. So you boil your water, you mix up the liquid dye uh, in that water, and then you make sure but you got to make sure this is really shook up. Okay, like you keep shaking, shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking. Okay. Otherwise, it's got this gunk on the top, and you don't want that. It's more concentrated then. So then you put in however much you want, and I'm going to put a little bit less in again. And you put it in a container that you will never use for food again. And but I think this time round I'm going to use my square little dish pan, and I'm going to put it in there, but I'm going to scrunch it up more because I want to get a little bit more of the white in there, but I'm not putting very much of this in the dye. You don't put this right on top of your fabric. You must mix this in. Otherwise, you're going to get a very, very, very dark color. Um, if you wanted to, if you want spots all over the place, you can, you know, get a little bit on your glove and kind of spray it, you know, down. Um, but anyway, so yeah, so I'm, and then you put it in there, in your, you don't have to have the dye coming right up. You squeeze out your fabric, you put it in the container. You can either have it in another Cool Whip container, or you can put it in flat, or whatever way, and you can scrunch it all up, okay? And that gives you the modeling effect. And then I left it in for 30 minutes. And of course, the longer that you keep it in, the more saturated it becomes, right, in the fabric. So I may only leave it in for 15 minutes this time. Or what you can do is you kind of swirl it around the fabric, the wet fabric. You swirl it around on your hand and stuff it in to the Cool Whip bowl, you know, the plastic container. Some people use the big canning jars, but you never reuse stuff like that for food, okay? So, whatever utensils that you use, it is strictly for dyeing. It is not that you just take it and say, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to use this for food. No. So, but I have other dyes. And to get, um, like if you want to get different colors in there, so then you would do first. Well, once it's dry, it's color. You got to rinse it out really, really good until the water comes clear. And wear gloves unless you want your fingers and hands all dyed. And but you rinse it out and all that, and then I hung it out to dry, and I'm going like this and that. And once it dries, that's it. If you want to dye it another color, that's when you go through the whole process again to put other colors in there. Or you can put, you know, you can, I don't know, I wouldn't do it, but yeah, so that's what I did. So, okay, I will have to, I'll have to get another piece of fabric and dye it. Yes. So, because see, when you use hot water, which you need for the dye, okay, so you mix this up in boiling water, like you, well, it doesn't have to be boiling, it's got to be stove hot, almost to the, you know, almost to a boil. And so once you put this cotton fabric in there, that's when it shrinks, right? So, just a reminder if you don't know yet, and I'll be saying this over the week, that next Sunday's live is getting pushed up to Saturday. Um, I know there are some people that have used this other brand of dye. You used to be able to get it on Amazon, but I don't know if you still can or not. And of course, wherever you go, like you can find other dyes. I, I do have some. Oh, what's it called? Test texture, or is it tincture? Something like that. And um, it doesn't really matter, you know. I would kind of stay away from the really cheap ones because you don't know then if it will run. But it's, yeah. So I'm going to have to see. After this video, I'm going to see if I can find a piece. Yeah. And redo it. See, that's why. Measure 5 times, cut once, if you will, or stitch it once, right? You don't want to get into your project, and this has happened, and get the orientation right. One time I had the orientation wrong, and I was just right at the edge. I was doing a big World War II bomber there for my grandson, and I couldn't believe it. I just was totally on the edge. So, but I made it. I was just, oh yeah. Oh, it was brought to my attention yesterday that, just a heads up for those of you um, that will that like using DMC threads. DMC is going to be changing up their colors. Okay, so say you've got this green and they're changing the dye lot, so then it's going to be less of this bright green and it's going to be a more, this is an exaggerated um, example. Okay, so don't take me on my word here, but it'll be like that. Okay, so it's not all the colors, it's only certain ones. And they do that every once in a while. Sometimes it is that the they can't get any more of that dye in that tone, um, or shade or whatever. So, or they've had to change dyers, something like that. So, I don't know what colors that are going to be in this. I don't know if they're going to add colors. I don't know. I have no idea. So if you're in the middle of a project or you're going to be starting a project, make sure you've got all your threads together and that you have enough of it that if you that you don't run out. So, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. If it is that you know that you're going to run out, say you're working on something and you've got one skein left and you need two skeins or one and a half skeins, then what I would suggest you do is start getting, you know, like putting two different colors together. Yeah, yeah, it will, Exie. Absolutely, it will. That's why I suggest that you make sure that you've got enough, or you can use blending, or start off with a different color where you know that you can get enough of it. So, just a heads up. I don't know when this is happening, but it's just a word of a warning. Come on. Oh my goodness. I was up at 3:30 this morning. So you'll have to excuse me if I yawn. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If it is, say that you're going to start something, like me with my Angel of Christmas, uh, then what you do is, if it says you need one skein, you get two. Okay? Whatever color. The black and the white isn't going to matter. But yeah, that's what I would be doing. So better to be safe than sorry. So has anybody else picked out their project for tomorrow? I was hoping. I was hoping to start on Angel of Christmas. Depend. I should be able to get it dry here overnight, or once I do it, and hanging it out on the budget company will stop selling certain brand, like, oh yeah, something like Mona Lisa brand. I don't know. I haven't seen. I mentioned that. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. And I looked on some of the sites that I deal with, and I have not. They're still selling them, but it might be once they sell out, they're not going to get them back in again. Or it could be a situation like um, maybe the company's going out of business, or it is maybe they've got a problem, maybe it's under new management, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. You can do whatever you want. It's just mostly there um, for counting July. It's it's to just kind of give someone maybe the hello Natalia. You missed here that I finished off my for counting July. I already got it done. I finished this yesterday. This is Hive Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I finished that yesterday. Thank you. Oh, well, there you go. That's good. And don't forget your mini, it's Mini Monday tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow is Canada Day. Yes, yes, yes. I think we are. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You might as well. You might as well. We will be celebrating, I think it's our 157th birthday. Yes. So, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So I don't know if they're moving up the fireworks to tonight. I don't know. But we're supposed to have a lot of rain. And that, as long as oh, well, that's good. Great. I will be working tomorrow morning. I think. No, I can't. I can't even do it while I'm doing my video. I'll have to grab something else. Um, but this is my for uh, mini Mondays. So that's what I'm working on. And I am hoping to start, hopefully, that I can start Angel of Christmas. If I wasn't so dead set on getting it, I'd pick another one. But I've been looking forward to working on this one. And besides, some of you might be doing Christmas in July. So it just worked out that way. I didn't even think of it when I decided on Angel of Christmas. I just thought, yeah, I want to do this. That's it. And then it was only afterwards it was like, oh yeah, some people do Christmas in July. But that's not why I'm going to be working on it. It's just that I had this design and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to do it. I got to do it. But I don't know now if I'm going to be able to. Ah, wow. Hopefully, I can find a piece of fabric. I could do it on this 16 count that I just got. I could do that. But I'm going to have to measure it out because it's almost twice the size of what I need. So So I'm not going to waste it, right? Not going to waste that. Yeah. I will have to. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. When I started it, I didn't think of for counting July. I didn't think of it. And it was only when I was halfway done it and I thought, "Oh, I just want to get this done because I really like it." Now, when they did the original, I think it was on like a white fabric or something like this. But I didn't like that. I liked the oatmeal. I liked the oatmeal. So, and here, if you did not notice, yeah, get over here. I did put like there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee. Um, um, there's a bee, there's a bee, and I think that's it. Yeah. So, because you know I like to bling it up. And what I did was I bought from, oh, is it? Christmas in July. Who's that by? Is that what you're going to work on? I don't even know where I put them. Here. Uh, oh my gosh. No, I don't know. Anyways, I had gotten a whole bunch of. I always pick up charms at Timu, and whatever it is, you know, I had one bag. It was all with the honeybees, and I had another small bag, and they're not very expensive. And I got another one. It's with um, um, by the sea or something like that. And so I just stick ones in. And besides that, it kind of I made so many boo boos on it. Yeah, but you wouldn't know it. But that's the way I planned it. Isn't that how it always goes? I planned it that way because I had to put my spin on it. Yeah, it's never a mistake. It's an unintentional um, do it your own way. Or an unintentional change, right? So it's never a boo boo. So, but yeah, well that's a bummer. Yum, 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 yum. But I did have misgivings about the color. So maybe God is kind of giving me an out without feeling too guilty. So I'm just going to measure out um, another piece of fabric and cut it and dye it. I wish I could do it. That I wish I could edit. I just don't know how to edit. I just don't know how to do it. Because if that was the case, I would do little videos and put them together and show you how I dye my fabric. But it's really easy. It is really easy. Now, if you want to do tea dye, coffee dye, you can do that too. It's the same process. Ah, okay. Oh, well, that's good. The neighbor here is cutting the grass, so you might be hearing the lawnmower. So, it's going to be busy around here next weekend. Really, really busy. So, yeah. So, probably on. Yes. I wouldn't even say it's an accident. I think it was perhaps that God put it there so you could make it your own, right? It's just to have it that it's, you know, it's, and besides that, I have so many projects and I can tell you I made boo boos in all of them. I cannot, I don't know where, I don't know where they are, and nobody else does. So, now if I put the pattern right beside there and you guys were looking and you were going line by line, you'd say, oh yeah, she did that wrong. Oh yeah, she did that wrong, that wrong. But is it really wrong? I don't look at it as being wrong. It's just that I've done it the right way for me. So, you know, it's, I wouldn't even call it a happy accident. No, no, because an accident means like there was no design behind it. And I believe God has a hand in everything. So for me, it's never, it's not wrong. Now, I know there are people out there who are extremely anal retentive and who look for absolute perfection. But I mean, like, how many times has it been that there has been a chart out, whoever it was, and then all of a sudden you find out, oh yeah, there was a mistake in the charting of it, right? So, is it really wrong? I don't know. It's not up for me to say. So, has anybody watched that movie, I Am Celine Dion? Anybody watched it? I have. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually it's pretty good. She looks, well, if I were in her shoes, if I had that same thing, I'd probably you, ugh, look the same. But she's got this very, um, like, almost like emotionless. She's almost becoming like a mannequin almost, right? Like there's no, she's kind of lost that twinkle in her eye. She's lost that spark that made her her, made her the way she was. And she is, I looked it up, I think she's either 56 or 57. 57, I think. And to me, she looks like she's in her early 70s. Yeah, no joy. Yeah. Did you watch it, Christina? Yeah, like there's just sadness there. There's just, you know, I think if it wasn't for her sons, especially the younger two, the twins, I think she would have given up. She tries. She tried and tried, and you can see the frustration. Watch it. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's on Prime Video, and it's excellent. Like I'm not one for, you know, biographies or something like this, but she is. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. It's you just feel sad for her, just really, really, really sad. She says, like she said, I've lost, I've lost the instrument of my life, and um, and that's true, right? That's true. And she's trying desperately to come back from it, trying to sing, but yeah, I mean, she's on a high dose of Valium, very high dose. And she actually, towards the end of the film, the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I think, she has an attack. And it is like you're holding your breath for her because she is just like, she's just got a blank stare, and she's just like, she's feeling it inside herself because her eyes are tearing. And then, like, she's just like, there's nothing. I don't know how to describe it. Like before, when she was doing it, she had that life in her, that spark, that energy, and everything else, and she doesn't have it. And it's really sad. It is really sad to watch her struggles. I highly recommend it. I give it 100 out of 100. It's really good. Normally, I don't go for, like all these biographies and everything else, but this is this is really It's inspiring how she keeps trying to go. But I have to wonder, the people that do not have the money that she's got, what do they do? She's got 24-hour a day nursing care. She's got 24-hour a day a physiotherapist. She's got a driver on standby. She she tries to do stuff on her own. Like, I have never seen an artist of her caliber vacuuming the floor, you know, or making coffee, or feeding the dog. I've never seen someone like her and that. But she is there, and she's mostly without makeup. And you can just see it. Like, you hardly would even recognize her. If you did not know that that was Celine Dion, you wouldn't even recognize her. So, and it's a what is it? Connective tissue tendon ligament problem, and she goes into these spasms. Uh, they call them seizures, and she just stiffens up, and she's like that for the longest time. And they load her up. They give her Valium, diazepam, and they just, but she's absolutely stiff. She's absolutely, like, you can't do anything. She's stiff as a board. So if any of you watch it, please let me know what you think of it. But yeah, I just wonder what ordinary people do that don't have all these specialists, right there for her. I mean, she lives in this beautiful, beautiful house or an estate in Las Vegas. And it just goes to show you that I bet you she would trade it all to have herself as an ordinary person just singing. Like singing in the choir or something. So, but I highly recommend it. So, so those of you in Canada, what are your plans for tomorrow? And those of you in the States, what are your plans for this coming week? Like, is it that your business is closed down for the entire week? Because some of them do. They take their vacation, so they shut everything down, say for maintenance or something, right? And and to give everybody a vacation. Love it, Natalia. I love it. Yeah, for me tomorrow, it's going to be raining tomorrow, so it's yeah. So I am not going to be a happy camper again. Like it just, not yesterday, the day before, Thursday, right? Friday. It rained and rained and rained. And it was like, you see, like how big that hole is there in my water bottle? It's like that in three places. And steady, just coming down steady. Just like you tip that over and it just runs out and it's just constantly running. I'm just. And of course, when it rains, that means there's a lot more moisture, right? Everything's damp again. So that means the fungus is growing again in different places. In different places. Yeah. I don't know when. Like, is it just me, or like would not if it was that my roof caved in, would they then think it's maybe we should do something? Or is it that if the whole everything came down at once, would they then think maybe we should do something? I don't know. Oh, one thing Juliet told me um, is that the other day, it was Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday when when the power, like, it went off like this and then it came right back on. And then right after that, within 2, 3 seconds, we heard this loud bang. Okay. Now, somebody else had said that it was the transformer at the hospital. Okay. So we're thinking these big transformers, right? Which is megabucks, millions of dollars. Well, yes, indeed, it was a transformer, but it was on the hydro pole. And it had to do with branches hitting the wires. And it caused the transformer on there, like, that they arced, they went apart, and like as soon as they arced, it shut the power off. And then the power came back on and the transformer blew. So it's actually on a hydro pole behind the hospital, behind the villa. So, yeah. And then Juliet said there that hydro had come and they cut down some branches, because I had said that right away. I said, I bet you anything it's trees hitting it, branches hitting it. And she said that they didn't even pick up the branches and they just left a mess. Now, did they run out of time? Did they, is it not their job to do that? It should be their job. Is it the owner of the property? Is that his job? Because it, or whoever's it is, that that tree that's there, is it their thing that they have to pay to haul it away? I don't know. I have not been uptown. I didn't even go. I didn't even go last week at all uptown. Not at all. So I'll probably go on Tuesday. But yeah. So yeah. So that's done. Oh, does anybody want to come over here on Friday and help blow up balloons? I got a bunch of balloons. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I need somebody with a lot of hot air that can blow up some balloons. Yeah. Because I want to put some balloons on Rosie. And so, okay, so I want to put on my signs that are going to be attached to the side of Rosie. And I want to put stitching in the Interlake. What should I put there? As found on YouTube, or join me on YouTube, or what? What do you think I should put? Now remember, I don't have a lot of space there, right? So unless you put it on my backside. But there's just not a lot of real estate there. So what do you think I should put? So I don't win a prize or anything. I just went in it was it last year? Yeah, last year. And I want to go in it this year again. So, come on, somebody's got to have ideas. Got to have some kind of ideas. I can't put. It's probably going to be stitching in the Interlake as found on YouTube, or content creator, or I don't know. Now remember, this is not going to be seen, thankfully, by the Prime Minister of Canada. He's an ass. But it would probably go over his head anyways. So but yeah. I don't know. I've never done it before, so it's not like I don't have a website. It's not like I'm on Etsy. Oh, okay. Um, I'm entering a parade on Saturday, which is part of our Creamery Days parade, our weekend. Okay? And I have this tricycle, which I call Rosie. And I want to put something, I've entered into it. Not that you win any prizes, because it's not about that. It's just that I'm doing it with my stitching in the interlake. So I'd like to know what I should put on my sign. It'd be one on either side of Rosie. I'm thinking. So I don't know what I should put. If it rains, if it rains, I'm not going to be out there on my bike. No way am I going pedaling in the rain. No way. I suppose I could drive Susie around, but it's the the joy of the event would be marred, overshadowed, if you will, if it rained. So far, and let me see here. I looked yesterday, and so far it's but should I put stitching in the interlake because they're not going to know what it is. So I'm a content creator. They're not going to know what it is, right? So I'm just going to look it up here. What the weather is like. Okay. Thursday rain. Oh no. Oh no. Thunderstorms on Saturday. Approximately 5 millimeters. We still have the week to go. We still have the week to go. Um, that would be an utter disappointment. That would be an absolute utter disappointment because everything is outside. Yes, boo. Hi, Carol. Yeah, yeah, it can. But I'm just hoping it's going to be I'm hoping it's going to be nice. I really hope so. I really hope so. Uh-huh. Okay. See, I don't know what other people do. Yeah, Carol made it. Wonder of wonders. Uh, yeah, I don't. Carol, you're funny. You're funny. You're all funny. You're all funny. I am. Yeah, I got to think about it some more. I got to do up a diagram and see what it would. I am not good at graphic design or anything like that. It's just, yeah, I don't know. And I know there's a lot of um, older people that would not be on, you know. Um, maybe if it was a knitting podcast or video or a crochet or quilting. Quilting is big, right? But cross stitch, there might be a couple of people that come from out of town or something, especially like before the rodeo, so there might be some that are in that. So, well, I think I'm done that color. Think I'm done that color. This nice lime green, it's almost fluorescent. I'm just checking here. I am just checking here. And then I will have to start a new, found a couple. I'll have to start a new color. Oh, come on. Come on. Where the heck? Oh, gosh. That's what I get. That's what I get. I just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to put maybe a hoop. If I had a printer, I could find something online to put on there. Like a thing, like I'm thinking a hoop with fabric and X's on there and a needle. Now, can I do that? I don't know what it would turn out to be. Because I don't even have a hoop here, or a couple of hoops that I could, um, just kind of put on there, right? And put like a piece of fabric and giant X's on it or something. And use a pen as like what a needle would be or something. I got to think about it. I got to think about it. But I've been getting my cans together, my tin cans. I got to go and get some spray paint because I've got to paint some of my cans. But chances are I'll just get up the street and the paint will all be off anyways. I oh wait a minute, where was that I was, yeah, right here. So I'll have to see. So as a reminder that next Saturday I will be having my live I'm hoping to start 12:30, 1 o'clock, give or take. It might be quarter to one. It all depends on when the parade finishes. Like if it's raining or something, I will be just in. I hope it's not raining. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not raining. It was clear. It was clear, 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 clear. So pray and pray hard that we have beautiful sunshine that day. And if it is raining, then I'm just going to go and put it on Susie and drive Susie around. So that would be such a damper. That would be such a damper. Because people work hard all year long to do this. And I donated prizes there for the silent auction. And I don't even know what Sandra's got planned there for it. I leave it up to her. I just give her a bunch of kits and let her go to it. It's my contribution. So I donate twice a year. Once for the Creamery Days and once for the Christmas concert. It's a music evening, whatever it is. So I put in kits for both of them. And it just, maybe it'll reach somebody who, who's like maybe 14 years old or something, or, older or younger, and they want to do something. Like, this would be their opportunity to do that. Okay, well, I think I've done that green. I will show you. See, I did down here. I did up here. I don't think there's any more up there. And then I have to see about getting a different color. I think that's it. I think I got it. Yeah. Okay. So that part is done. Yes, yes, yes. I'll get my. So, one thing in this kit, they gave me a lot extra. That's why I'm kind of worried. Did I miss something? But they usually give me one full 6 strand thread extra. Okay. So, I got to see what that was. Okay. So what was that? 15. 14, 15. Okay. Yeah. Do that. Now, what exciting color can I do next? Something that's going to stand out. Okay, what is 5? What is 5? Okay, so that's a purple. I gotta see what there. There's a little bit there. A little bit there. I'm looking where I have enough here that I can. There's a little bit, not a lot of it. Okay, let's see. All right, let's try the blue X. That is 31. Oh, that's kind of a pinky red. It is color 3328. So I have a little bit more of that. So I think maybe I'm going to work on that color. That's what we're going to do. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm just so pleased that I got Hive Rules finished. I know some of you think I was cheating, but the thing is, I'm going to be working on accountant anyways. So it's not real. It's not really cheating. See, I'm trying to justify it. But no, I'm glad I got that done. There is another small pattern that goes with it. It was a freebie, if you will. I paid a lot of money for that, and that was a digital download. And it's not worth it to me to buy a paper pattern because I can't scan it in just yet. And I can't read off a paper chart. It's too small, and my eye hurts, and my head hurts. So, no, no. And by the time I pay for the paper chart and have it shipped, it's about the same cost. Absolutely. So, and I just prefer digital. And, where's my? Oh, there's my needle. Okay. So, yes. Gosh, I gotta take my pills. Yeah. I'm hoping Saturday is just like this today, the way it is today. It's it's a little bit on the breezy side, just a little bit, but it's blue sky with some nice fluffy clouds up there. But that's going to change here overnight. So tired of the rain. So very tired of rain. Like, we get basically. I have it. I do. I take them at breakfast in the morning. I take them at 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 6:30. And I find that the easiest. Oh dear, excuse me. Ugh. For me, that's the perfect schedule for me. Well, now I can work on a lot here. This is good. So, but I did quite a bit here on my nutcrackers. So I'm quite happy with that. It put quite a bit of time and energy into this. And it's going to go in timeout now for a while. I don't know for how long. Maybe I'll bring it out in December again. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm quite pleased with this. Does anybody else find that the challenges really kind of push you to working on something that you would not normally do? Or to pick up one of your older projects that has been in timeout and you go, yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring that out again. Because I had been talking about it for the longest time here. Oh, itchy nose. That I wanted to continue working on this. And so, what am I going to do? I think I can do it this way. And I do want to try and get out Father Christmas too. I would like to work on that one. It's another one I have not. Oh, nice old truck. Um, I have not worked on that one for um, quite a while. So there are so many. Yeah, it just doesn't. You don't have to work on a challenge every month. You know, but you can if you choose to, or you can work on it for a little bit and then pick up something else, right? Like for me, putting in counting, having it as um, um, an option once a year. If you work on counted more than that, doesn't matter. But it's to give me the opportunity to focus in, to keep my skills sharp and my senses sharp with regards to stitching, right? Because I would never have picked up my counted again. I wouldn't have done it. But I was just like, you know what? I'd like to keep my hand in that. So I will have to. So I just like to do that, you know. Plus, then it also gives me the opportunity. Oh my gosh, my nose here. So stay tuned tomorrow as I tell you what's coming up in August. And I think I'm going to do um, what I had intended, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? The printed ones are gaining strength. But if you can keep your hands in on um, counted just a little bit, that is why the mini Mondays are really good because you can just work on a little one and you can work on it as much or as little as you want on a Monday, right? I set an hour. If you can't do an hour, but you can do a half an hour or 20 minutes, then do that. Just to practice. And don't be worried if it's not going to turn out. If you go, oh, I got this mixed up and all that kind of thing. So that's not the point. Okay? The point is that you if you've never done counted before is to try your hand at it. And if you've done or you are doing counted, well, you just carry right on. And if you have done counted in the past, but put it aside, it's a way to get you back into it again in a very slow way, non threatening, non oh yeah. Thanks, Carol. Yeah, if it is that you cannot do counted at all, at all, at all, that's fine. That's fine. I set the challenge up. If you want to participate, great. If you don't want to, or you can't do it, or whatever the case may be, there's no obligation. You just do how you feel that you'd like to. I mean, I've worked on so many projects in my challenges, and what I've gotten three done. I think three done. I had patriotic for June, and I got that one done. And then wasn't there another one I had? I can't remember. I can't remember. Sorry. I just I got a hair. It it sometimes I just lose it. I can't remember. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Need to haul out some of those whips there. But yeah, it's just you do how you feel. I'm not pressuring anybody that you must do this. You that to be part of my channel, you must do this. Otherwise, don't bother showing up. Uh-uh. No. No, 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 no. But if you'd like to do counted, if you've never done counted, maybe you'd like to try. And I honestly did not think that I would ever do counted again because I thought I can't, I just can't handle it. Okay. Thank you, Corinna. Stitching with the housewives. What? Oh, yes. Yes. Wasn't that, when did I do that one? Wasn't that the honeybee one? Or Sunflower Lane or whatever the heck it was? Isn't that what I did? I can't remember. I don't know when that was. I don't, because I didn't always mark it down in my, where the heck? No, 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 no. Oh, here. Okay, let me see. All right. Let's see what this one was. Oh, Jungle Fever was in May. Okay. Um, okay, yeah, I started Honeybee Lane in April, the 19th of April, and finished it the 22nd of April. But I don't, oh yeah, that was hats off to April. So I don't know why I did that. I think I got bored with what I was working on or frustrated. So, yeah. So we shall see what is coming up for August. You're going to have to wait until tomorrow. And what did we start in January? Oh, that was. I worked on February barn. Because I got January barn done in January. And then I started on February barn in January. I think that's what it was. Oh, it was all about snow or something, wasn't it? It was, oh gosh, what was it? Um, Let It Snow or something. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's, yeah, yeah. See, that's why I have I call it my book of days. You can call it whatever you want. It's not the real book of days, but it is basically, this is, oh, see here, this is what I did here for June. So, because I was working on my hive rules, so I put all this here with the honeybees, and I had some bees here. I might put another one in here somewhere. So, But I don't know. Oh, maybe I can find a. I know I don't have any angels as stickers. I know I don't have any. So I'll have to see about what else I can put there for it. And it's not Christmas in July, it's counting. But you can kill two birds with one stone and do it as Christmas in July and account it. Okay? That choice is up to you. So just remember tomorrow is Mini Monday. Oh yeah, that's the other thing here that our co-op, actually it's all across Western Canada. Good one, Christina. Reminders of the reminders to remind me. That's cool. Um, that on Wednesday, the card locks were all shut down, the co op. And it was because there was a hacking incident. I don't know why people have to do that. Why do you have to do that? And so, anyways, it was just the card locks. Now it was that they said that it can affect also some of the co op grocery stores. So, but they couldn't even, that's what I'm getting at. Co op could not even place an order. Um, the order was supposed to come in for Thursday, either Wednesday or Thursday, it was supposed to be. And it didn't come Thursday and it didn't come Friday. So the shelves are really empty. And for a long weekend, yeah. So it's a good thing that I didn't need any fuel. I still have, I got about a half a tank. I've only gone through a half a tank in the last month. So I will not have a bill this month or coming up in July. My next bill will be in August. So I just don't drive enough. I just don't drive enough. I think that's why my driving record is so good. Because I don't drive enough to get into accidents or speeding tickets. Mm, yeah. So, yeah. I've got no place to go. It's not like I live in the city and it's like, oh, I gotta go to Walmart today, or oh, I wanna go to Michael's today, or whatever it is. I got no place to go. That is the beauty of living out in the country. You don't feel the need to go out and buy things. I just don't. I just don't have to. Now, if I need something, I will get it. usually on Amazon. So, but shipping is so expensive. It's so expensive. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to, like, I know I don't want to go over to the store and buy anything because I don't know. Um, Even though it's has to do with Interact, and for those of you that don't know, Interact is a debit card machine. We call it Interact. But anyways, I don't know if they can get anything from co-op, you know, that because I paid a co-op through Interact, will they gain access to my account? I don't know. I've been blessed. I've been really, really, really touch on wood that I've never been hacked, and I pray to God that I'm never hacked. And I've never been involved in a real scam. Yeah. So, yeah, and I don't ever want to. I don't want to ever. I hear about people, they've lost so much money. And the thing is, why do people have to do this? I know that, what kind of thrill do you get for taking $500 out of a senior's account and that's their last bit of money? What kind of a thrill do you get to put people like that into torment? You know, or someone else that's, got their life savings that they're saving up for a house, or they're saving up because they need a new car, or, or whatever. Like, what kind of jollies do you get with that? Like, you would have to be some very sick individuals to find pleasure in that. I know for them it is the thrill of the hunt, if you will. They, but okay, so you gain access into the mainframe of some company or whatever. Fine, you did it. Good. Now bow out, leave it alone. Maybe tell them that you were able to get access to it, and then they can strengthen their firewalls and whatever. You know, just don't. Why? These are people that must feel so bad about themselves that they have to tear down others to prop themselves up. In standing on, instead of standing on their own 2 feet, they want to kneel on your shoulders. and be lifted up. No. Just be very wary of any kind of scam, whether it's on the phone. Yeah, it is. Yes, that's right, Exie. Wicked and without remorse. Like that's just. What if you got a single mother with two kids and she's only got $50 to last her all of July to buy groceries, and you've taken that money from her? Like, I get mad at that when I hear that, you know, like they just don't care. They don't care. They do not care. So, I will remind you all again that next Sunday's live will now be on Saturday, 12:30, quarter to 1, 1 o'clock, somewhere around in there. Depends on what the day brings. And Lord, please, I know you're listening, make it a nice day on Saturday. A really nice sunny day. And warm temperatures. Because there are kids that look forward to it because they've got the bouncy castles and everything, you know. And there are young kids that practice, that do bull riding or calf roping or whatever they do. I don't agree with it, but that's besides the point. But they practice all year long just to be able to show off at the fair here. So, yeah, it's yeah, so pray for nicer weather. So I will let you know as soon as I am able to next Saturday. As soon as I know that I'm on my way home, I'll try to post a note on the Facebook group to say that, I'll be starting in about 15 minutes or something. Okay? If you can join me, great. If you can't, I understand. You'll just see me on the rewind. So, anyway, I think I'm going to go and look for some fabric and dye some fabric and see if I can get something else, because I'd like to really start that tomorrow. But I'm gonna do it a little bit. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit lighter. So, all right, everybody. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Thank you all for keeping me awake, because I've been up since 3:30. Oh yes, oh yes. I'm the queen of early mornings. Absolutely. So I hope you will join me tomorrow for Mini Mondays. And I pray that if you're in Canada, that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Canada Day tomorrow. And we know that the 4th of July is coming up. So, but I'll say that later on in the week. So, may you all have a fantastic week. And we'll see you on Saturday. On Saturday. Okay? So, I guess that's it. Toodaloodles, everybody!